done slowed you down. Your body is acting up, your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you pack it up. You shackle about thoughts and memories that's adding up like overseas. You feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had a buck. You still feel paralyzed, the bucks and track. Friends is having kids, ain't adding up. What's the use of having a world with no love? What's the use of having a light with no love? What's the use of ingredients with no love? We fled up, fled up, fled up, fled up. Hail to the commanders, hail Big Money. Fled up, fled up.
Head out about 10 miles or so from the Capitol Mall, and you will arrive here at Northwest Stadium, just outside of Washington, D.C. Today, we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Washington Commanders. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll begin on the ground here with a ball to Campbell. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at 2nd down. Williams will get this out wide to Odunze. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Washington defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. Here's Williams. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
Go! Cowboy 80. Eagle, 60 Eagle. Warrior 70. Ready.
Daniels looking to throw. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 13 yards there on a Washington first. And we see the emphasis early here. Get your star receiver involved, able to do it successfully.
Not a bad start to begin with, that's for sure. And to me, this play says, our guy is better than your guys. Because, you know, a player of his stature, he won't just be single covered all game long. It's going to involve multiple people, and right away, they told the other team, guess what? He's just better.
Now it's JCM, Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
At the Bears' 35-yard line.
Mustang 19. Let's go. Bronco 80.
To the air goes Daniels. And this is into the hands of Andrews downfield. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 14.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Go.
Daniels with a give to Krosky-Merritt. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
2nd and 6 from the 10.
Ready.
Here's Daniels. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
79 Broncos.
They're facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him.
Michael Badgley on for the field goal. A 47-yard attempt.
Badgley able to knock this one through, and it's 3-0 Washington. So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can break things open. But right now, this is all about letting the offense just get settled in.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Their second drive here, the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up a bit, a little, but didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there the last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
To the air, Williams. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
He was certainly quick to atone for his early game interception. Instead of making another mistake forcing something, he reset himself and found a lane to pick up the first down.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to bring up second down. You talk about this Washington defense. In that win last week over the Giants, they were very good.
I don't know what the actual percentages are. I don't know the analytics on when you create 5 turnovers or takeaways in a game. But coaches have always told me, when you create a number that high, your chances of winning probably up over 98%.
And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11.
The 40-yard line.
To throw, it's Williams. He'll look middle here and give it to Odunze. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That one goes for 30 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
So now following the big play, they've got a first and goal all the way down at the 10. Here's Swift. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
Scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
What is on?
And it'll be intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. The turnovers, obviously, Charles, always costly, but man, when you throw those interceptions in the end zone like that, it really stings.
He tried to fit that one into his tight end, and I often use the expression NFL open, which means a tighter window. Down near the goal line, you really want him to be open. In this case, it cost him.
Trying to find some space to operate, and now they'll have it. A gain of 12, a big first down to get away from the end zone.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Ready, set. Next. Cowboy 80. Check smash. Check smash. Ready, ready.
First carry of the game for Zamir White. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. It's a first down for Washington on a pickup of 11.
Not too shabby for his first carry of the game. That's exactly what most teams are looking for. A really good change of pace back.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Hey! Viking 18. 18, Rodney. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready.
Up the middle, Krosky Merritt. They'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28. You look at this Bears defense. They find themselves just a couple of spots outside of the top 10 defending the pass, number 12 in the league.
So prepping for this game, I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And
too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And when those add up into big mistakes add up into points against you.
He's got him in, complete. Still going. Touchdown, Washington. Ben Simmons, his second touchdown on the season, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Charles, that was a heck of a play.
It truly was, because when he made that catch, he had to shake through some people, right? So that play, to me, a highlight film that should be accompanied by bass music, right? I mean, boom, 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 and he finds his way to the end zone. Terrific play.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? And maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Partner, there's a downside to everything, and the danger of man coverage is if you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback and you don't see him. Sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage, and that was an astute play by him to scramble out, see that lane, and burn that for a first down.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. From the 35, here's a 2nd and 7. That's complete. Luther Burden. Down the sideline he goes. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Luther Burden, 65 yards. And the Bears have cut it back within a score. Santos with the extra point. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they have the game here followed by the open date on the calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are. But let's face it, partner, they can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
From the 25, here's a 2nd and 4.
Come on. 60 by 6, 60 by 6.
A run inside, Krosky Merritt. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Bears 17. Bears 7.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got them pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, the same tempo, and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
There's a short one caught by Loveland. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And they got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the 1st down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
To the right side, and he's got more complete. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the Commanders' 36-yard line.
Looking to throw is Williams. Over the middle, that's to Loveland, the tight end. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington 16. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best players yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Abanikanda on 1st and 10. And he'll get 4 there down to about the 12-yard line.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. Gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
2nd down and 6 now. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. And it's incomplete. Down here in the red zone, you know your tight end is going to be a favorite target. Couldn't hang on.
And sometimes they just have to get out of their own head because they understand how tight windows are there and how many bodies are there. And sometimes they just overthink it and don't catch the ball.
So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. To throw, Williams. That one behind his receiver and incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
29-yard attempt.
Santos' kick is up and through, and they're back within a touchdown at 17-10. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 41-yard line.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the 1st down and then some.
Here we go. Stack. Press on, ladies.
On 1st down, it's Krosky-Merritt. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the 2nd quarter.
Now a 2nd and 2.
Ready? Johnny Lion. Ready?
Again, it's Krosky-Merritt. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st.
They'll
try and run for it. Krosky-Merritt. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. The defense stiffens to force 4th down following that 1st down gain of 8. And And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Would have been a decently long field goal, 51 yards from here, but instead they're going to go for it. Daniels going to throw for it. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Wow, first and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
Ready, break! Here we go, here we go! 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles!
Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
By 2. Check.
Krosky Merritt will score. Touchdown, Commanders. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL. A complete back. 3 downs, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Throwing is Williams. There's a short one caught by Loveland. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. From the gun, here's Williams. He's got his target. That's complete. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
Throwing again here, Williams. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route, and he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
And they stop him up short of the 1st down as they get him at about the 43. They'll go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to make it 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. They'll go. Here's Williams. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And Washington will take control of the football in great field position. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and this will remain a 2-touchdown game. Second half about to start. The Commanders have the lead. They'll get it first as we are back underway. And he's going to be out of bounds. Here's the run back. We'll leave him shy of the 20-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I think the message was too dry.
This is intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And good field position coming up here. The football at the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Ready to run!
We'll give now to Abanikanda. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 40 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
2nd and 3 with the ball sitting on the 5. He's going to try and do this himself. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Caleb Williams, a 4-yard touchdown scamper. And the Bears take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points.
24. Bears 17.
The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Their own 23-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. His throw incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
Throwing now is Daniels. And this is going to be pulled in by the tight end Andrews. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
That was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
To throw is Daniels. Pass caught. It's Lane with it. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run,
can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He finds his man, complete. That's Lane. And he takes a pop at the end of that one. It'll be a gain of about 4. They'll come up now, 3rd and 3.
19, cut 19, cut 19.
Now Daniels. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Badgley's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So 3 points and a response there to that opening touchdown of his 3rd quarter.
And that's an important 3, both in terms of adding to your lead, but also letting the other guys know you're not going to just come out in the second half and take over.
After the made field goal, Badgley back out there for the kickoff. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they looked up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Here's Williams. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Now a 2nd and 10. Williams will get this out wide to Odunze. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. They'll try and run here with Swift. And he will have the Bears 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, though, if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
1st down, and they go with Swift again. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 45-yard line.
Looking to throw. Williams. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Williams. Pass complete to Odunze. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Washington defense. It's just their 1st, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as they'll go for it on 4th down. And it's going to be batted down. It will go 4th down, unable to convert. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They had that first half lead, but they have been shut down here in this 3rd quarter, so time to retool a bit.
And probably need to tap into that emotional vein that gets them back to really playing hard and effectively. Because a lot of times we think it's just play calls and this isn't working and they're shutting them down. Sometimes when you get a lead, you lose your edge. You don't play quite as hard. That's what they're looking for here.
Trying to get that edge back as they've watched this lead shrink a little. Daniels looking to throw. Slings this deep from McLaurin. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Tyreek Stevenson picks it off. And the Bears are going to have it here at their own 15. Looking to put a drive together. Now Williams throwing to start the drive. And that's out to the flat for Swift. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it's 2nd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
On the handoff, Abanikanda. Taking it right down Broadway. He's to the 10. Touchdown, Chicago. Israel Abanikanda, 83 yards. And the Bears are back within a score. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And the lead is down to a field goal. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. 111 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 1.
Let's go now. Go.
They'll run once more with JCM. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the 1st down. They love being physical.
Ready.
Here's a quick throw out wide. It's McLaurin. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs.
First
and 10 at the 29.
Here we go. Here we go. Cup 19. Cup 19. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Here's Daniels. Now he'll tuck this and run. He finds his man complete. It's Lane. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Ready. Check smash. Check smash. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
To the air goes Daniels. And this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
Ready.
Daniels from the gun on third down. He's got his receiver, Lane. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as he'll be marked down a yard or two past the marker following a gain of 6. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10.
The 16-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Get it! 60 Eagle! 60 Eagle!
And they go play action. Daniels on the RPO. He'll keep it himself. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for second down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, his third touchdown of the game, 10th on the year. And the Commanders are able to build on to their fourth quarter lead. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Commanders 34, Bears 24.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And he returns this to the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on third down, and you know what offenses want? Win first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on first down. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
And this offense on third down today, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. To throw, it's Williams. Finding Moore on the out route for the completion. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. First down for the Bears, a gain of 15. And a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every third down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to third down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
That'll give them 8 that time, and it'll be second in a couple.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. And they'll send the tight end in motion. And from the gun, here's Abanikanda. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. To the air, Williams. And he is caught. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. That'll put him at 66 receiving yards now for the game, and he's got a first down.
First down. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Chicago.
brings the gain on the keeper, and it's second down.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive can take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
From the 44-yard line, here's a 2nd and 8. To throw, Williams. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Down to the 10. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. So a 4th quarter pick 6 here, and that one might put this game out of reach, CD.
I certainly agree with that, partner. And I know one thing now. That team that just got the pick 6, they're going to keep playing until this one's over. Better be careful. They're looking to get another one.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Bears 24. Michael Badgley set to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's 2nd down.
I think they want to start getting back into this game. It behooves them to get better on 1st down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 8. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
Looking to throw is Williams. And a pass complete to Moore. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there, 4th and 3. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
He sets to fire deep. It's caught inside the 25. And he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field, and I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
Here comes the Bears punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10.
Okay, ready?
Looking to put a drive together. Here's Krosky-Merritt to start the drive. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
Pressure, and he's taken down. The Bears sack. Shamar Turner just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. 3rd and 19.
19 Lions. Check. check, check, check. 70 Timberwolves.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Now there's a quick throw caught by Andrews. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. Washington going to send out their punter. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the fourth quarter. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And we have reached the 2-minute warning. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Throw here is incomplete. Another incomplete pass there. We've seen a bevy of those. This secondary, they've been pretty good, haven't they?
They certainly have. They've allowed the 1 touchdown through the air, and they're going to be upset about that later when they watch the game tape. But other than that, they've been absolutely rock solid.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. 3rd down, here's Abanikanda. And this will be a Bears first down as we get this up to the 25.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? Love has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. It was a short one caught by Loveland. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
Going quickly out wide to Moore. And he gets us up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing is Williams. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of the defense.
Williams going to look to throw again. There's a short one caught by Loveland. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
Gain of 9 yards. That's another Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll run it with Abanikanda. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 20-yard line.
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. Pass caught by Burden. And the Bears are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
Chicago.
Back to throw. Williams. Toward the pylon, caught. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd and goal.
At the 1-yard line.
is not going to get him in as he stopped right at about the line of scrimmage. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football.